And in Yellowstone National Park, a unique feature called the Golden Gate is about to get a complete remake. MTN's John Shearer explains why millions of dollars will be spent at this location just south of Mammoth Hot Springs.
What I like about that segment of road the most is when you crest the top at Swan Lake Flat, you really get a full exposure to the Yellowstone landscape.
Park Superintendent Cam Shawley says that alone is a good enough reason to spend $22 million reimagining the Golden Gate Road and public viewing area. But he says there's another even more important reason.
We've had a lot of rockfall over the past years directly onto that road. It's just a matter of time before some of those rocks hit cars. We've been very fortunate.
Here's what's planned. The road will be widened from 22 feet to 30 feet. Stone guardrails will be added, as will a large parking area and a footpath protected by a rock wall.
There's 3 prominent noses. There's a nose up on top, this one, and then the one over the viaduct. And those keep you from seeing the view right straight through, and it creates a sense of anticipation of what's coming up ahead.
Here at Gibbon Falls, you can clearly see the template for the Golden Gate. You have the parking area up above. You have the walking path right here and the stone wall to protect pedestrians from the traffic beyond.
There are so many millions of visitors that come to Yellowstone. We want to make sure the experience is the best. And starting with that is safety and security.
So we'll be removing approximately 70,000 cubic yards or 98,000 tons of rock.
You can't just shut it down for everybody. It's a critical route for tourists, all the people that live and work in the area. And so they're going to have to work through the blasting. They're going to have to work through the construction.
Shawley says the blasting will mostly happen after Labor Day, when the road will temporarily close. He adds the Golden Gate has a special history in Yellowstone.
From 1885, it's the first stagecoach wooden bridge that took visitors on stagecoach from Mammoth south into the park.
Clearly, Yellowstone is a jewel for the nation.
And that jewel is about to get some new facets. At Rustic Falls, in Yellowstone's Golden Gate, I'm John Shearer, MTN News.
John, thank you. And speaking of which, if you're looking for something fun to do outdoors with the family today, the National Park Service is waiving entry fees at all parks. The free admission is in honor of Juneteenth, of course, the national holiday celebrating the end of slavery in the United States. This year is the first time it'll be a free entry on this day in national parks. Before you go, fees will remain in effect for parking and activities like camping and fishing. Also, parks operated in partnership with outside parties may charge other fees.